Hi soulmates, so here is a requested illustration on how to achieve this underbust blazer dress. To start, I'll go ahead to mark the back first. Now we'll be starting with the blazer area that has the zipper at the back. So what I'll do is to mark the shoulder to bust, shoulder to underbust and waistline. You don't need your underbust measurement for a blazer, right? But I want to use it as a guide to mark out where the lacing at the back will start. You want to go ahead to mark the shoulder divided by 2 and come down with 1 inch. Drafting this in a smaller size, right? So mark your neckline. So let's say I'm using a basic neckline of 3 inches. I'll connect to the shoulder slope. Next step is to find the chest line, which is your bust measurement divided by 6 plus 1.5 inches. Now remember, like I said, I'm drafting this in form of a miniature size, so whatever I have, I'll draw out a straight line there. I'll also place my tape and mark the shoulder measurement I have, and I will go ahead to connect. So after I'm done connecting now, the next step I'll take is to place my tape, divide what I have here into 2 equal parts, then I will come out by ½ inch at this point. After marking, I'll place my tape and mark my bust measurement divided by 4. Now the next step I'll take is to connect to the upper part and connect to the bust measurement divided by 4. Next step is to mark my dart, and my dart will be starting after the zipper line. Now you mark your nipple to nipple divided by 2 and place your measurement and go ahead to connect. After you're done connecting, I'll be marking ½ inch on both sides of the waistline. Then I'll come down by 1 inch from my bust line. Then I will connect my dart at both sides. After connecting, I'll place my tape, mark the bust measurement divided by 4. Then after marking that, I'll add my sewing allowance. Here I'll mark the waist measurement divided by 4. Place my dart and add my sewing allowance. If you're making a blazer, 1 inch is okay for your pattern. So I'm just going to connect. Now I'll mark the back neckline, which is 3 by 1 inch. Now also remember, we are adding a zip just like what we saw from the picture, right? So I'll extend it. Measure your neckline starting after your zipper line. So after marking that, the next step we're going to take is to cut out this pattern. So after cutting this out, we are going to also cut out the lacing bar area. Now the next step is to come in by ½ inch here, extend this to the upper part. This is to get rid of the zipper bulge, and I'll just go ahead and I will cut this out. So after cutting out, this is what I have. Before you want to start adding your zipper, you want to close up the upper part by ½ or 1 inch, then add your zipper so that it won't affect the collar at the lower part. Now let's cut out the lacing at the back. The lacing started from the underbust measurement, so you want to fold your pattern and place it there. So I don't want to go ahead mark my full measurement. I just want to start drafting from the underbust, just like we have on the lacing at the back, right? So what I'll do, I will use my pin to pin this down. So I'll also close up my darts. Before closing up, I'm going to mark at least 5 to 6 inches after my waistline for the back. Then I'll go ahead to draw out the straight line. That is actually the blouse length of the dress. I'll unpin my pattern and I'll go ahead to blend it out. I'll go ahead to pin it here. So after pinning it, what I'll do is to mark my hip measurement at the lower part and connect. So I'll come down by 1.5 inches from my waist, and then I'll go ahead to extend. This is for the back. Then I'll go ahead to trace this out following the shape I have for the upper part. Now there's a lacing at the back, right? You want to mark the space. Now you're going to mark how open you want the lacing to be, whether you're using 1.5 or you're using 2 inches. Just go ahead to use that and indicate. Now you add boning lines to your pattern. So there are several ways of cutting this pattern. You can go ahead to cut out your full pattern and then cut it out, or you can choose to use it this way. So I'm doing it this way so that it will be easier to understand. So cut out the back pattern and let's draft the front pattern of this dress. Now this will now be from the underbust area, right? Now to draft this pattern, you can decide to draft the full pattern first, then cut out the underbust area. I'm drafting it separately so that it will be easier to understand. I don't want it to be too complicated. You mark your shoulder to bust, under bust, and then add half inch at your under bust, because you're going to have another corset pattern underneath it. Now mark your shoulder, divide it by 2. Then you're going to mark your basic neckline of 3 inches. Remember, you need the neckline of the back. Then from this 1 inch you came down from your shoulder slope, connect to the neckline. The next step is to go ahead to mark your basic neckline. I'm using 3 by 3 inches for the front neckline. Just go ahead to connect. Remember, we are drafting the front now. Now you need to find your armhole line, which is your bust circumference divided by 6 plus 1.5 inches. Whatever you have, place your ruler and draw a straight line there. That is your armhole or chest line. Now you want to place your tape. So I'll just go ahead and place my tape and mark my shoulder measurement divided by 2 again, then connect. Then after connecting, what I'll do is to go ahead, divide my armhole into 2 equal pattern, mark half inch here, come out by half inch rather, place my tape, and I'll mark my bust measurement divided by 4. After marking that, I'll go ahead to come in by that half inch, connect it to the upper part, connect it to the bust measurement divided by 4. Now the next step, to mark my dart line. So my dart is going to start immediately my starting line here. Then I'll mark my nipple to nipple divided by 2. After marking that, I'll connect, drawing out a straight line, divide my shoulder into 2. Now you're going to cut and join your pattern at the upper part. Then mark half inch here. I'm marking half inch there. I'll come down by 1 inch from my bust line. So just like I said, I'm cutting the upper part differently from the lower part. You can cut both of them together and then use your tracing wheel to separate it. So I drafted it this way just in case you don't have a tracing wheel. You can easily achieve what you want to draft, right? Then I'll go ahead to outline the rest of my pattern. Start by inserting my body measurement. I'll place my tape, mark my bust measurement divided by 4. Just add 1 inch for your stitching allowance. This is a blazer. Place your tape here, mark your under bust measurement divided by 4. Replace your dart intake and add your sewing allowance. I'll place my ruler and go ahead to connect. So after connecting, we want to cut out the collar and the lapel area. So what you do is to come out by 1 inch because it is crossing over or overlapping each other. Or you can use 1.5 if you want to, but I'm using 1 inch. I'll just go ahead to place my tape, connecting from the neckline area all the way down. So this is what I have now. So the next step, I'll outline to make it more visible for you to see. So what I'll do is to go ahead to come out for the lapel area. You can determine how wide there would be, but what we have here is not that much. You can just come out by extra 1 to 2 inches, right? Now I'll come in by 1 inch and I'll slant this up this way. Now remember that your back neckline you measured, which is about 3.5, go ahead to extend it, right, and come out by half inch to slant it to the neckline. I measured about 3 inches for the width of the neckline. Then what I'll do is to connect it back to this place. The upper part is more like a blazer. It's more like a blazer with an underbust corset. So that is what this pattern is all about. Then I'll just go ahead to connect, right? So I'll go ahead to cut this out. So for this pattern, I didn't make use of a bust dart. You can go ahead to add a bust dart to your pattern if you want to. So I just wanted to leave it very simple this way. Then I'll just go ahead to cut out. So after cutting out, we are going to draft the lower part of this dress. Now you will slash here into two and you'll be joining it together. So this is what you have. Now let's draft the lower part. Now the lower part of this pattern, started from the underbust, right? So that is what we are trying to achieve or create here. So you mark your shoulder to underbust, waistline and blouse length. I added like 1.5 inches after the underbust. So what you do is you start by marking your dart, which you will mark your nipple to nipple divided by 2. Draw out a straight line there. Now I'll go ahead to mark my dart intake of 1/2 inch on both sides. Then I will go ahead to extend my dart all the way to the lower part, then extend it directly to the upper part this way. Now let's go ahead to insert my body measurement. So what I'll do now is mark my underbust measurement divided by 4, pick the dart intake, then add my sewing allowance. Then I'll mark my waist measurement divided by 4, pick the dart intake, replace and add my sewing allowance. Mark your hip measurement divided by 4 and add your sewing allowance, right? For the sewing allowance, I'm using that same 1 inch I use for the upper part, so that by the time I turn this with my lining, it will align with what I have at the upper part. So I'll just go ahead to connect this. After connecting this, now from the underbust area, this is my underbust, I'll go ahead to connect, trying to create like a little curve. So I'll blend in the dart here, and towards the side I will go up. So you notice that there's a curve there, right? So that is what I'm trying to achieve. So from here I'll now connect it back to my underbust to match what I have at the back of this dress. So from here I'll come down by 1.5, just like we did for the back waistline. So another thing you need to have in mind is that this dress is an AI generated outfit, so sometimes the design might be a bit tricky. So what I'll do is to go ahead to connect. So after connecting, this is what I have. Then I'll just go ahead to outline this pattern. Another thing I'll do is to add a style line to this pattern also. Then I'll slash it. So I'll just label it and I will go ahead to use my marker to outline, and after that I'll cut out. Then you will join this to the underbust of the blazer after you're done making it. That 1/2 inch we added to our underbust measurement, that is where you will now place this so that you can just join it together.